film hustlers from all over the world, welcome to the Film Hustlers.
Robert's in a good mood today, Davey Dave. Why are you in such a good mood?
I'm in a good mood for a lot of reasons, but I want to say, what is this show about? What is this show about, Film Hustlers?
He's getting excited. He's getting excited.
I want you to tell
it's
me
about
what it's
hustling film, right?
It's about hustling films, man. Yeah,
It's about hustling. It's about doing your ideas. It's about
making shit happen.
It's about making things happen.
Inspiring.
not getting stopped.
Not getting stopped.
We did that show about not getting stopped, which is what inspired the idea of us doing our own movie. But I want to say something because this is really important. Like the idea that we threw our hat over the fence. We talked about this for the past 4 seasons, right?
Yeah, right.
Throwing your hat over the fence. What does that mean? It means starting something when you have no idea if it's going to work or not. You have no idea if it's going to happen or not, right? You just have to believe in yourself, believe in your idea. We as the Film Hustlers came together. We pitched an idea. You pitched an idea. Dave, I did. I thought mine was really good, by the way, but it was okay. But the reality is that yours was a beautiful short.
Thank you,
and it has a lot of heart. It's a chess match. It's relatable.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of subject matter that's going to make people think.
Yeah.
And the characters and the actors that we have, and I can officially say we are going Mendoza.
Yep.
If you go back to the show 4 or 5 shows ago, Mendoza is going to be played by Emilio Rivera.
Very
from
nice.
Mayans, okay?
Yeah.
We've got Efren Figueroa from... I mean, I know it was a long time ago, but like any great movie, it's like saying like he was in The Godfather or something, but Efren Figueroa was in a movie called Star Maps, which was nominated for Best Picture at the Spirit Awards. He was nominated for Best Supporting Actor in the Spirit Awards. You know, I don't remember if he won or not, but this guy is one of the finest Latino actors, just not even Latino, just actors in the business. He's playing Santoro. Yeah. You got Rick Livingston playing Mark, which is going to be a great setup character. The only thing about, and I'll be honest, the only thing about Rick is that he hasn't acted in a while.
Right.
So he has a very methodical delivery to his acting. Yeah. You have to speed him up.
Yeah.
And I think an actor's going to speed, like when he starts doing the scene with Emilio, it's going to speed him up because all of his instincts are correct.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Everything he delivered on that tape is correct. It's just too slow.
Right.
You know, when he takes so much time to get emotional. But I get it. Like he's feeling it. He's feeling like this is it. Which is why I think it's really important that when he's coming to the door, before you know Emilio's even there, he's on the phone with his wife. Hey, and we could do the voice of a wife talking on the phone, like, hey, we're picking up some pizzas. I'm gonna take them over to to the skate park, and then we'll be home later. Okay, I love you. And as he opens the door, he's saying, I love you. Yeah. And then Emilio takes the phone and turns the phone off. I think, like, you're the director. I'm not telling you that this is how to do it. I'm just saying that that's something that
you're making a suggestion.
What I'm always surprised about, by the way, is how much work it is to produce a movie. Yeah. It's a lot. It's surprisingly labor intensive. There's a lot of things that you cannot forget.
When you want to do it right.
Yeah. There's a lot of things you can't forget.
Right.
But yeah, I want to open the show by saying that we're doing this because we wanted to stop preaching to people. Yep. And we wanted to attempt to do it ourselves, to raise money, to have you guys listen to this conversation about how to raise money. Yeah. You know what? It's not easy to ask people for money, but at the same time, isn't that just an excuse to say it's not easy to raise money? It's not easy to ask people for money. If they say yes or no is the hard part, right? If they don't get it, it's hard. But at the end of the day,
it's not easy in your mind.
No.
It's easy to ask somebody for shit.
It feels, it's easy to ask people for stuff, right? And you have to ask in a way. You know, there's a lot of things that we're doing on the show that is impressive to me. You know, whether it's 5,000 or 1,000 or whatever it is, 25,000. It's impressive to me that we're able to ask people to join us in a creative endeavor.
Yeah.
and that we're going to take seriously.
You know what I see is that there's no one out there doing exactly what we're doing anywhere else, as far as the show is concerned.
Oh, right. Yeah. Like going.
Well, that's why we did it.
Yeah, from concept to delivery.
Yeah.
Like we're going from start to finish.
It's impressive. You know, I think when we started talking about raising money on the show for a short that we were going to produce, that could be for festivals, that can have real actors, great actors in it. It was scary. Just the idea of showing up for the next show and trying to raise money for it was actually. I actually felt like my culo went.
Did it?
Yeah, a little bit. It's nerve wracking before you do it. So if you're thinking at home, hey, you just decide and you go, no, it's nerve wracking to like set forth on a journey to do a script and raise money. But there was something really magical. Something magical happens when you make a decision to do something.
Right.
When you wrote the script and then I read it.
Yeah.
And then I sent that reading and the script to Emilio.
Yeah.
You know what Emilio said to me? I didn't say this on the show yet. He said to me, "You give me some ideas, brother." He said, "I got some ideas from your read."
Oh, really?
Because I'm going to do it. Yeah. So, but I think it's interesting that all of the elements that go into moving forward sometimes are just an instinct. You know, like I read it, I sent it to you guys. We read it on the show. I sent it to actors. I sent it to investors.
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was going to have an impact on people. And, you know, like for instance, Bill Stanky gives us $5,000.
Yeah.
Jose Manuel, 25,000. They both listened to the audio, but they also read the script.
Right.
It wasn't just like, oh yeah, let me listen to the audio. That's good. No, it's not good enough. They read the script.
Yeah.
They're invested in it. You know.
Yeah.
They like the actors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the actors are excited about it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not
It's a trained movie.
Yeah, the endeavor requires faith. You're going to feel that weird feeling in your stomach about like, oh shit, like what am I doing? Like what am I getting myself into? Asking for people. You know, look, myself, we're all working, you know, on multi-million-dollar projects every day, right? You're at Access, where we work on our films. You work at a company that's raising millions of dollars to promote other brands. Yeah. And we're sitting here trying to raise 50 grand for a short. Yeah. You know, it is daunting. So if you think it's not, it is. You know, we're sitting here and we're trying to figure it out. And then one person says yes and another person says yes. And guess what? Yeah, I had to start. So here's what happened. I had to do all my paperwork for SAG because I was going to have Dave do it. But the truth is that it's all my information.
Yeah.
You would have had to ask me.
I came up to that.
Yeah, you would have had to ask me for all the stuff. So I had to fill out all the paperwork. I had to... I had to talk to managers and agents about their clients and what they're making and all that stuff, right?
So this is a good episode for anybody who's wanting to produce to understand exactly what you're saying right now.
Yeah. So if you're the issue with doing your own independent film is that you have to do it all.
Yeah.
So you're not going to
a department.
No, like it's not like I don't have Gemma, right? Yeah. Gemma Jones is the magnificent line producer that we do all the Christmas movies with and other things. She handles everything. Yeah. Right. I don't have her, so I'm having to handle everything. It's okay. I don't mind because I know that if I don't do it, some stuff will fall through the cracks. But you have to deal with SAG. Yeah. Like I started to think a couple of weeks ago. I go, we don't have locations. Like, where are we going to shoot these scenes at? Yeah. I got nervous. So I went on a site and I found a house and you guys liked it and the director liked it. You're the director. You liked it. You said I could shoot it there. Yeah. I contacted the dude who owns it. He was super cool. Yeah. And we rented it and I paid $1,100 or something like that for it. Yeah. For the day. That's a 12-hour day. Right? So we had to rent that. We called and asked a friend for their house. They said, yes, we got that. We got to go to Griffith Park and find a location for the bench. Yeah. You know, all these things have to happen. Yeah. But they're not going to just happen. Right. They have to. You have to make the call. You have to check. Like for instance, last night I was like, wait a minute, we need insurance. You can't rent cameras. You can't go into someone's house without $1 million insurance policy. Yeah. So, yeah, you do need an insurance policy. There's a company called Chubb, CHUBB, providing insurance for production companies. So I wrote to the dude, like 1 o'clock in the morning, I thought of it. And I wrote to the dude that did our insurance for the last 3 movies. And I said, hey, I'm doing this 3-day thing. Can you provide me with $1 million insurance policy? He says, yes, you're going to need a $250,000 waiver for your camera. And I said, okay, so give me that too. So then he's going to give me a quote, and I'm going to get that insurance so that we're covered. If like you accidentally trip and fall at this dude's house and hurt yourself, like we need to be able to insure people, right? So all that stuff has to happen. We were talking today. There's birds, there's pigeons in a scene. You gotta have scene. How much are the pigeons?
$1,700.
$1,700
for a dozen
We're
pigeons.
paying people's $100 a day to do the movie, you know. But yeah, you have.
But we need the birds.
We need the birds.
So
the birds
it's a big part of the story.
So the birds are getting paid a lot of money. So we're probably gonna have to book the birds, you know.
Yeah.
But we got to figure out where we're shooting that. So on Saturday, we all got to drive through Griffith Park, find the spot, take a picture, and then Dave's gonna call film permit place, get a permit, and then call the city and get a permit from them, and then pay $450. I think it's $450 to shoot, which is not, by the way.
Yeah,
great
that's
location.
good.
Tomorrow we're going to our friend's house to walk through on a FaceTime with Galvan.
$450. Oh, really?
Yeah.
$450. $450 to shoot at Griffith Park. Pretty good.
That's not bad.
No, and I think the permit is another few $100s or whatever. But that's if you have trucks, and you know we don't have trucks. We have you know a couple cars and a camera, and and one actor or 2 actors.
Yeah. We'll have a Sprinter. Galvan will have a Sprinter. That'll have his lights and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is daunting, but if you stay on top of it and you keep making phone calls and you keep setting stuff up, I know, like, I have the advantage of that. I've done it a bunch of times. Yeah. So when I'm laying in bed and I'm like, I need the insurance, you know, I can just lift my phone up.
That's how you do it, too.
Yeah, I do. I say, oh, my God. I wake up and I go in the bathroom with my phone and I'm like texting, or no, I email the guy from my other insurance, movie.
Poor Ann. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, it's true. But I think about these things. I think about, like, I have to communicate with the actors. You know, I have to keep the ball rolling in a positive direction. You know, like, there's no time to, like, not communicate. So you have to communicate with your actors at all times, even if they haven't taken the job yet, right? Because they need to know that you're doing what you need to do. Yeah. Right? You're calling him about wardrobe. We're calling him about days. We're talking to him about the DP we have. Yep. What happened the other day? We were actually going to shoot on the 27th. Yeah. 28th, 29th. Well, guess what? Our DP, who we adore and love, is not available on the 27th. Yeah. So all of a sudden, like, I had all these balls in the air shooting for the 27th. Everyone was trying to work on the 27th, and my DP can't do the 27th. So what I do, I moved all those balls. I had to call everybody and say, let's actually shoot for the 20th. Yeah. And I gave everyone reasons, and most people just said, that's fine, no problem.
Yeah. I think everybody, right? I don't think there's one person.
No, not one person fell out. But at the end of the day, like, as long as we have Emilio and as long as we have Galvan, you can replace anybody else, right? Yeah. But you know, we were also talking about, like, if you're wondering at home, like, I don't know an AD, I don't know any PAs, I don't know any camera guys. You could actually find them in Craigslist, right? Is that true, or am I making that up?
You can. It's just the caliber of work you're getting these days is questionable.
Oh, the talent is weird? Yeah. But you can meet some people that can do it, don't you think?
Mm-hmm. Well, you could also go through the film community. You know what I mean? Like,
but what if people don't? What if someone at home doesn't have a film community?
That's true.
Can they DM you? Can you give them some advice?
They could DM you at Ice Roberts. You're producing it.
If you send me a DM, I will respond.
There you go.
Absolutely. I will answer your question about anything and any production and how to do it, because you know what? It's second nature to me. I do. You know, even though
you do a good job, man.
Thank you, dude. I mean, it's interesting because the other night I was thinking to myself, production is a lot of work. Yeah. And you have to keep, and you know what it feels like? Do you know when you're sweeping water? Yeah. Have you ever swept water? Yeah. And that water keeps coming back?
Yeah. With the big push broom.
So you have to push like across, and you got to stay ahead of it. So that's how production is. Yeah. You have to keep sweeping. Yeah. So that production doesn't wrap itself around you. Yeah. And it gets away from you, and next thing you know, you got a flood. Yeah. Right. You got to keep all of these elements in front of you, all of the conversations. Yeah. You know, like I got a call from Carolina today about wardrobe and about what they're wearing, and I thought in my mind, well, I'm not the director, right? You got to call the director.
Yeah.
I said, but just put it in her head. I said, Santora's at a park,
Yeah.
and then he's at home.
Yeah.
So it's possible he's wearing a sweater at the park or a jacket at the park, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I said, talk to your director, find out what he's wearing. But yeah, that's going to be a piece of wardrobe he's going to have.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like sweeping water. You got to keep your production ahead of you. You got to keep them. Like I was thinking the other day, I said I need PAs because you don't want an actor asking, looking for someone to get him a bottle of water,
Right.
because everyone's going to be busy with other things, right?
Yeah.
I can take care of a lot of that, but you want someone to pick up coffee, you want someone to pick up burritos, you want people to be fed. That doesn't seem like a big deal, but on the day of,
Yeah.
it's a big deal. People show up and they've been preparing all night, and next thing you know, there's not a warm meal for them, there's not a cup of coffee or a donut for them. They need it,
Yeah.
And that's not something that you and I or Dave should be picking up, although we're going to do it anyway. I do like picking up coffee and donuts for some reason. Like it's something I think about because I always get up super early and go there. But yeah. So there's a couple of things I wanted to mention. There's a place called Gigster.com.
Yeah.
I think it's GIGGSTER.com, and they rent homes, kind of like Airbnb, for film, for commercials, for photo shoots, and these people are already know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So there's houses on there for $100, $75 an hour, minimum of 5 hours. But they already know that you're a production. They already know that you're going to show up and do a movie. So it's easier. You know? Before you had to go to a place that was like a location scout. No, you can just go to Gigster, find your house, get your crew, show up. And I even asked the guy, I was like, do I need a permit to shoot in your neighborhood? No, you don't need a permit.
Yeah.
If you don't have trucks that you're lining up down the street, you don't need a permit. So I think we're looking good, guys. I mean, I'm excited. We've done all we can do. I think we're still a little short on the money, but one thing to realize is I think at this point we can actually get through with the money that we've raised, and hopefully we raise some more in the next week or two. With the money that we've raised, we can actually get through production.
Yeah.
Like we can shoot everything, have it in the can, have it ready to be edited, but we won't be able to do anything else.
I think we're pretty close to that, though.
Yeah. Oh, I texted Sam Haviland, and I said, "Are you coming out to?"
And what did he say?
And see what are the dates.
Oh, there we
text
go.
him back. It's
well, he liked the script. He said,
yeah,
because he did the schedule for us.
Yeah, it was great. That's admirable. Yeah. Thanks.
So it'd be good to have him.
He's good with schedules.
Yeah, he
keeps everything tight.
And the guy cares a lot about what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like
you can tell.
I love people that care about what they're doing. They care about your movie. They care about the people that are shooting it.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than, someone that is connected to all of the people that are involved with the production. That's why I like Emilio Rivera. Emilio Rivera is one of those actors that cares a lot about the plan, cares about the people doing it, and he wants to do a good job for you. He wants to give his best performance every time. Sam said he said maybe let me check on a few things. That's cool. Should we fly him out?
Southwest.
Teddy will pick you up.
$129.
We will.
Well, you can drive with Galvan. They're coming from Vegas.
Yeah, exactly. I'll go pick him up. Fuck it.
Oh, Dave said he'll pick you up.
Or jump in the car with Galvan.
Yeah, in the back of the truck.
Come on. You got next room, Roberts. He could start crash with you.
Of course, absolutely. On those days, on production days, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
But
you can stay at Lopez's crib.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, actually, that's a good point.
Yeah.
But the production is pretty. What car does he drive?
Does he want the truck or the car?
Mercedes Benz. But I do think it's coming together pretty well. I'm very excited that people have stepped up.
Yeah.
And I'm excited that you guys have had the opportunity to sort of elevate the conversation financially, because I think you don't know until you ask people. And what I really like about this particular show is that you're going to call someone and you're going to ask them for money on this show.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
But look, once you get past the first couple of people saying yes, it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Right? Because you got people involved, you know. Yeah. You got people saying yes. You got people excited about what we're doing. We got actors. We got locations. It's a moving train.
And it kind of sets off a little spark in the universe, and it says people are kind of attracted to what's going on without even knowing.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
It's a moving train.
Well, like Galvan, him and I have been good. We did a Zoom the other day, and we went over different looks and tones and feels and all that stuff, color.
He doesn't do everything you say, right? He likes to do his own thing.
He likes to hear what you're thinking.
But he does what he wants.
Well, he just wanted to know what page I'm on. And we're on the exact same page. But we talked about that when he was on the show. We talked about Caravaggio. We talked about shooting on film. We talked about making this like a cinema, like a piece of art, you know, and he's still with that. And so am I. Like, you know, we're doing a lot. I was telling Dave, there's going to be a lot of wides, a lot of mediums, some closes, but there's not going to be a lot of cuts. It's going to be, every shot is going to be a painting. It's going to be beauty, you know, and it's going to be lit with the, you know, he has his idea and my idea are right on, and he knows how to execute it. And you know, it's funny because we talked for a long time on the Zoom going over stuff, and we were like on, like I said, the same page. And then at the end he laughed. He goes, I've been waiting 5 years to do this. I said, hey, listen, dude, you're also a producer on this.
Why has he been waiting 5 years
since we've met?
Oh, to do a movie for you?
Yeah, to work together. He's nice. Like, man, this is, and he's excited. So when you got a guy like Galvan who's excited, he cares about projects.
Dude, everyone is excited about this movie. Yeah. Everyone, the actors, the people involved. You know, even we got Max Peasy, like, you know, and we got his partner Fede, who's super talented, by the way. I mean, like superbly talented. I'm not saying he's more talented than Max, but maybe. Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
And they're both like involved with it, so I think it's exciting, and people are pumped. You know, I mean, I think you get the feeling you're going to do something special, and that's what you have to look. You have to remember that as you move through your projects, as you get momentum, you got to use that momentum to add to your conversation.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
As people get excited, you just got to keep moving on the excitement. Keep adding that to your pitch.
Yeah.
ABC, always be closing.
Yeah.
And keep asking people for their support.
Yeah.
That's all it is. I mean, you're not asking people for money as much as you're asking for them for their support.
Yeah. And a lot of times these people who, it's not so much about, I feel it's not really about the return, it's about the journey. A lot of these people want to go on this journey with you. And if they believe in you, they're, like you said in the first episode, when you got the $50,000 for your first project, the guy invested in you. He liked your idea, but he didn't, you know, you pitched him, you're excited. He was like, I'm investing in you. I like you. I'm investing in you. I want to go on this journey with you. That's what he was saying.
And then we made 3, 4, 5 movies together where he invested large sums of money.
Wait, where's that guy?
Doesn't matter, you know. It's we had a nice time together. We became like, you know, tremendous friends, and he was a very, very good friend
partner.
Of mine. And a good partner.
Yeah.
But anyway, like if you're listening, throw your hat over the fence. Think about all the elements, all the things. Get yourself a checklist. Don't expect someone else to do the work. $40,000 on the show.
Right.
That's what we have. We need to continue to raise because we need to get to 70.
Yep.
Okay. Because that's what's going to comfortably make this happen at all levels. So we're going to make a phone call to somebody that you know, and we're going to have him on the show right now. What's the gentleman's name?
So my buddy's name is Dusty Kennedy. He actually put in a lot of money for Made in Mexico. Childhood friend, went to elementary and high school together.
So he believes in you.
Yeah. And just a great guy.
What's up, Rod?
Dusty, how are you, my man?
Good, brother. How are you?
Good. Sorry for the late call. I know we were supposed to jump on about an hour ago.
It's my fault, Dusty. I was on a phone call with another movie, and I apologize. And Rod was giving me the mal ojo.
That's right, dude. Because he's wasting time over here. Come on.
He was giving me the mal ojo, and I thought, okay, we're gonna get to him. But how you doing, man? It's Mark Roberts. Nice to meet you.
Good, bud. Nice to meet you.
Hey, so let me ask you a question. So you were involved with Made in Mexico, that great movie.
Yes, I was. Yeah, Rod reached out to me. Over the past couple, past probably decade or longer. I've known Rod for 30 plus years. So, but just watching his screenplays, watching him write stuff, and talk to him about it. Yeah, I got excited about Made in Mexico.
Dude, that was a great movie. Congratulations on being part of it. It was very cool. It did extremely well, like in all the hotels, and everyone knew about it. It was on the shows. It did well. So congrats on that. So you do know that you're on our podcast right now, right?
Film Hustlers.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes,
good.
I do.
All right, good. Just wanted to make sure we don't blindside you with it. But look, we're super excited. This is our 4th season.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We work together a lot. This season, we decided to make a movie, and Rod, of course, who's Rod? Chitty had a great idea for a movie. And we decided to sort of set forth and try to get it made. And luckily, we got Emilio Rivera to sign on. We got Efren Figueroa.
That's huge.
Thank you, dude. It's amazing. I mean, look, it was a great script, and I think because of that, we got some action. But we're excited. We got Efren Figueroa, who was in Star Maps back in the day. He's done a lot of work since then, but he's a beautiful actor. And then we got an amazing DP, and we're going to shoot this short. So we're excited about moving forward with it.
Yeah. So D, as you may know, you came on board Made in Mexico.
Yes, sir.
You were the first guy to really say. I went to you and I said, "Hey, man, I got this project. I told you about it. I told you who was involved, and I said, are you interested?"
Please tell me you're asking me to do something else. Please tell me you're asking me.
I'm asking you, D, Dusty, perfect. D, I call him D. Are you interested in coming on board Beautiful Darkness? Well, damn, I didn't even 100%. Get to fit it. I love it.
I know. Yeah, 100%.
100%? All right.
That's exciting.
I'm in.
Right on.
Thank you, Dusty.
That's someone who believes in you, bro.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it, man. You know that.
Yeah, I mean, I got all the faith in you. It's gonna, these movies are hitting, they're showing, and people are liking them. It's just gonna, take that one that catch someone's eye. So, and I think you're getting there. You're doing a great job of what you do.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
That's awesome. I mean, I think we've been putting together the budget on this for a minute, and we've had we have guys in for 25. We have a guy in for we're in for 5 actually. The show itself is actually putting in $5,000. We got our director of photography likes the film so much and loves Rod so much that he's doing 5,000, and then we got a manager artist who's doing 5,000. So so your support's going to be really appreciated.
I'm in for 5. Yeah.
All right, there you go, man. That's awesome.
There we go.
Tight.
All right, dude. Well, we're excited about having you on board. I think the good faith that you have in this filmmaker is going to make a big difference, and we're actually shooting the film on January 20th, 21st, and 22nd. So it's happening.
Yeah, and you're more than welcome to come up and check it out when we're shooting.
Yeah, I would love to. Yeah, and I'm excited. I'm excited. All these films are. Unfortunately, we had that little hiccup with that COVID thing.
Oh yeah.
On Made in Mexico, and hopefully this one gets through, and get a lot more people to see it.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, and go to film festivals. Well, Dusty, I know we're keeping you, buddy. You're at dinner. We were supposed to be on an hour ago, but Robert's rat bastard kept us held up. But I appreciate it, man.
I appreciate your time, and thank you for thinking of me. Any future things you got coming up, let me know, and let's get this one.
Thanks, Dusty.
Thanks,
you're the man.
You're the best. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, guys. Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.
There you go.
There you go.
Very, very nice work. Here's the crazy thing. He said yes before you even asked him.
No, I know.
How did he know you were going to ask him? He didn't know.
He did it. He did it.
But you had asked him before. But I guess when he started hearing that you were doing a movie, maybe he thought you were going to ask him.
Yeah. I mean, what kind of sucked about Made in Mexico was, like he said, the COVID thing, because we were going to do a premiere. It was a whole like when I was talking to him about the movie
at Harmony Gold.
Harmony Gold, yeah, we looked into it. The whole it was It was going to be a thing. You know, that's what you look for. Like when these EPs and guys like that, you know, he owns a few businesses in San Diego, in Chula Vista. And when I started telling him about this, well, years ago, decades ago, when I first got into this business, we would talk about premieres, and I could tell he was interested in it. You know what I mean? And he wasn't quite, he was making money, but not like he's making now. And when we started talking about Made in Mexico, his eyes kind of lit up, and you know, I said, "Yeah, we're gonna do a premiere. It's gonna be cool." And he was like, "I like that. You know, him and his lady can come up." And so that wasn't my sale, but it was kind of like it was the whole romantic side of Hollywood. You know, like you make the movie, you do the premiere, everybody shows up, they get dressed up, you watch the movie, you have drinks, you go out afterwards. It's the buzz, the excitement, you know. And then fucking COVID hit, and that all went away.
Yeah. Did he read the script?
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
yeah. I sent him the script, and I sent him the voice note.
Yeah, and he liked it.
And he liked it a lot. Yeah. And he has a motorcycle, so he knows who Rivera is.
It's hitting a chord. I think Rivera's one of our best actors as far as the Latino community is called. Sure. You know, is concerned. So I'm really proud of that get. You know, that's a big one.
Yeah.
And I think people are gonna be like, "Holy mackerel, this guy's got some depth." You know. And you know, every time I talk to him, I can tell he's like excited about doing a great job. So I'm excited about that. Congratulations on putting together some more money. We're gonna keep raising money on the show, man. We're gonna keep putting this together until we get to our goal. But you know, hopefully you guys learned a little something about asking people. You know, sometimes making the phone call is the most scary part. You know, if people know you and they have it and they want to support you, it becomes a lot simpler. And by the way, as you get yeses, you move forward into conversations with people a lot more comfortably. You know, it's not as stressful. Like I said, I was stressed asking, you know, everyone we've asked so far.
Yeah.
I was listening to the show with Stanky the other day, and I was nervous.
Were you?
Yeah, I sound nervous.
You couldn't tell, David. No. You know what though? I could tell. Stanky's. He knew
I was going to ask him.
Well, yeah, because we were alluding to it. We weren't alluding. We were going to ask him.
He was
we were
wondering how to
about.
Get out of it.
No, he was in. He was already in before. Kind of like this guy right now. He already knew.
No one was as in as this guy. This guy was in. This guy was in. This guy.
Yeah, right when
I'm surprised he didn't answer the phone. I'm
in. Well, he's a good dude, and like he said, he believes in me, which I appreciate.
He took care of you, and he believes in you as we do. And you know, I think, you know, I hope more people listen to the show. I hope that you're listening to the show and you're sharing it with people, because what's happening and what is going to happen is pretty special.
Yeah.
It's pretty special, pretty unique, pretty special. I didn't think it could happen on a show like this, that you could actually set forth and come up with an idea, write the script, raise the money, do the movie. I mean, this is the epitome of throwing your hat over the fence. So let's see what happens. I think people keep tuning in, and I want to shout out to Russ Emanuel over at extrememusic.com, because without him, none of this would be happening.
True.
He's been an amazing support, and you know, not only is he our sponsor, but we use him, and I've used him on every single movie I make.
Yeah.
Every time I look for a cue, I look for it on extrememusic.com. All the music that he provides is amazing. All the composers on there, all the bands on there, all the people that are involved with Extreme Music do a great job. If you're doing a project, if you're doing an indie, if you're doing like a huge movie, whatever you're doing, I mean, the dude works with Hans Zimmer, for God's sake.
Yeah.
So so check out extrememusic.com, because they're amazing, and your movie will benefit from it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening. We'll see you next time on Film Hustlers.
There we go, Davey Dave.
That's it.
That was awesome.